大家好. Today, let's do our third class, which is introduction. 我来介绍一下. Let me introduce you. 我来介绍一下. Our learning objective for this lesson is you will learn a new set of finals and initials, and then introducing others, how to say, this is my friend, this is my manager, this is our boss, and then complete set of the possessive pronouns, how to express possession. Let's go. Let's move on to the new set of finals. Ji, qi, xi, yi, wu. This G sound is like the J in Jeep, but it is way, way softer. It's softer. This word softer is very, very important. Please don't ignore it. So G, not G, 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 G. You will feel just a slight rush of air from your mouth. Chi, chi. This is not Q. It's chi sound, like cheese, but lighter and with air release. You feel a stronger air release when you pronounce this chi than when you pronounce G. She, she. This one is as if you are hissing and saying she at the same time and saying this sound. She. Out of all these sounds, their degree of air release is stronger as it goes up. This is very light, almost non-existent. This is medium, you feel it, and this has the most air release. So you feel a strong air release when you are pronouncing this. She is not sure. Sure is not sure. Even when you pronounce, you will not feel that air release. So it's she, yo, yo, yeah, yeah, r, r, o, o, an. The initials and finals combination. Jie, 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 jie. Xiu, 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 xiu. Wan, wan. Tan, tan. Yo, ho, yo, yo. So we just finished learning pronouns in Chinese. 我,你,他,我们,你们,他们. Let's go on to form their possessive forms, just like we learned 我的买,我的名片. So to form the possessive forms of these words, you just need to add the to each and every single one of them. 你的,您的,他的,我们的,你们的,他们的. So this is the famous the. We've come across it before. 我的,你的,他的. You add it after pronouns to show possessions. It works like S in English. 我的, which means my, 你的, your, 他的, his or hers. For example, 我的名片, my business card. 你的名字, your name. 他的助理, his or her assistant. 他的助理, 助理 means assistant. So how do you say my assistant? You say 我的助理. How do you say his business card? 他的名片. Good. 好，我们继续. For the plural form, it's still the same thing. 我们的经理, our manager. 我们的经理. So how do you say our boss? Do you still remember the word for boss? 老板. So you say, 我们的老板. 我们的老板, our boss. 你们的, your for plural. 你们的老师. 老师 means teacher. 你们的老师, your teacher. 他们的, which means their. 他们的 which means dear. 他们的名片，他们的名片 their business card. Let's practice possession. Repeat each phrase aloud twice. Let's go. 我的名片，我的名片，你的名字，你的名字，他的助理，他的助理，我们的经理，我们的经理，你们的老师，你们的老师，他们的名片，他们的名片。这是我的名片。We're already familiar with this. 这是 it means this is. 这是我的名片。Let's learn new essential words for introducing others. 谁 which means who. It is used to ask about a person's identity. For example, 他是谁 Who is he or she? 他是谁 Who is he or she? 这位 means this person. 这位 this person is a polite form. A polite way to refer to someone when introducing them. When you are saying this is, instead of saying 这是 to show respect, you can say 这位是. You put that way. We're still going to talk about the meaning of this way, but for now we can learn it this way. 这位认识is to know someone. You use it when meeting or knowing people. We've already mentioned that before. 介绍 to introduce somebody. Example, 我来介绍一下. Let me introduce briefly. 也 we saw this word in 认识你我也很高兴. I am also happy to meet you. Means also. 我也很高兴. I am also happy. 我也很高兴认识你. I am also happy to meet you. 一下 So this 一下 means briefly, for a moment. It is used when you want to describe like a short action. And actually you just want to perform briefly. Most times it's paired with 介绍一下. That R has to come out. 介绍一下. Introduce briefly. Then the last but not the least is 总. And this one, 总. To find out how to pronounce this Z sound, please check out our pinyin and initials video. You can check it out on the channel. 李总 is a respectful prefix for anyone from manager level and above. For a CEO, for a director, for a manager, you say their surname and then you add this Zong, Li Zong. Chinese people, they like this so much. Yeah, Zong, Li Zong. How do we now say, let me introduce briefly? Let me introduce this person. Let me introduce briefly. Let me make a brief introduction. Say, 我来介绍一下. Let's take it again. 我来介绍一下. So the only word that looks a bit strange here is 来. 来 literally means come, to come. So it's like saying, let me come and introduce briefly. So this is a set phrase. You use it this way. Don't remove anything from any of the position. Let's take it again. 我来介绍一下. Can you repeat it? 我来介绍一下. Again. 我来介绍一下. Faster this time around. 我来介绍一下. 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 Let me come and introduce briefly. And then we'll now go on to say, this is our manager. We've learned how to say this is, and then woman that we know is our Jīnglǐ. We already done that. So 这是我们的经理，这是我们的经理。So all together, 我来介绍一下，这是我们的经理。我来介绍一下，这是我们的经理。So can you read both together? So we can always replace this Jīnglǐ with another word like Lǎobǎn, which we say means boss. 我来介绍一下，这是我们的老板。It is important that you repeat these things as many times as you repeat it. That way, it sticks in your head and you won't easily forget.
我介绍一下啊，罗宾律师，我的法律顾问，这是我儿子任乔。
哦，罗律师你好。你好。
我介绍一下啊。
Let's break it down. 我介绍一下. He did not say 我来介绍一下. He said 我介绍一下. He said it with such a relaxed attitude. That's because he is the boss in this situation. So unless you are the boss, then you should always make the full sentence. 我来介绍一下，好吗？ Okay? And since we've learned this is, how do we say that is? You see, that, the word for that is 那是 So that is our boss. 那是我们的老板。Again, 那是我们的老板。那是李先生。那是李先生，我们的老师。That is Mr. Lee, our teacher. 那是我的助理。那是我的助理。That is my assistant. And how do you ask, who is this, who is that? So in Chinese, it's a bit rude to ask somebody to their face, like, who is this? Like the person you are asking them about is right in front of them. So it's rude to actually be so direct with it. That's when asking, who is this? So instead, they now decide to, when they want to ask who is this, they kind of start the sentence and then allow you to come in to finish up. You don't wait for them to finish saying, who is this? We're going to see that right away. So first, you use 这位 for this person and 那位 for that person. Remember, we just talked about 这位. It is a respectful way of saying this is. And then, if you want to say that is in a respectful way too, you say 那位. So, who is this? You say 这位是. You see, we put dot here because when they say this, the person they're asking you to introduce is right in front of them, and they are waiting for you to jump in and finish the introduction. That's why they did not put this shay, because shay is rude. So you hear something like 这位是, you will not be the one to jump in and say, oh, okay. Oh, 这是我们的经理。这是我们的经理。So this is a situation you actually see in real life. If you haven't made the introduction, they will ask you, 这位是. Now waiting for you to complete the introduction. How? But then when the person is not there, you're asking, who is that? And then maybe you're asking your colleague or your friend, you can actually ask them, 那位是谁? You can even say, 那是谁? You can just remove this way. After all, the person is not in front of you there. 那是谁? But then if you really want to be polite, so you can say, 那位是谁? 那位是谁? Who is that person? And your friend will respond, 那是李先生. 那是李先生. So let's take the words again. 这位是我们的经理。那位是谁？那是李先生。Can you read it? 好，非常好。我们继续。So let's practice. Let us practice. Use the patterns below that we just learned and respond to each question with a full sentence. 这位是 You tell me, 这是我们的经理。 So after this, you replace it with each and every word of these. So we're going to do 3 for 这位是 and 3 for 那位是谁。这位是，这是我们的老板。这位是，这位是我们的朋友。这位是，这位是，哦，这是我的朋友。This is my friend. 这位是，这是我的助理。This is my assistant. 那是谁？ We don't have to always put the way for that. 那是我们的同事。同事 is colleague. 那是谁？那是我们的老师。That is our teacher. 那是谁？那是黎先生。
这是你朋友啊？
这是你朋友。This is a question and also like a statement waiting for confirmation from the guy. This is your friend. 这是你朋友。
这是你朋友啊？
这是我儿子任乔。
这是我儿子任乔。任乔 is the name. 儿子 means son. 这是我儿子。我儿子 is my son.
这是我儿子任乔。
哦，哎，罗律师你好。
你好。
Let's go through our famous dialogue again. 你好，先生，我叫谢公。你好，谢公先生，请问您贵姓？我姓黎，叫玉。很高兴认识您。我也很高兴认识您。这是我的名片。这位是，这是我的助理，他叫麦克。This is my assistant. He is called Michael. Michael in Chinese is 麦克。So can you take the dialogue? 你好，先生，我叫谢公。你好，谢公先生，请问您贵姓？我姓黎，叫玉。很高兴认识您。我也很高兴认识你。这是我的名片。这位是，这是我的助理，他叫麦克。Let's match our new words. New words review. Surname, we already know 姓。Name, 名字。Happy, 高兴。To know, 认识。Very, 很。This is a class activity. You can pause this video for 10 minutes to walk through this activity, and you are to translate these sentences into Chinese. Write your translations, practice speaking out loud, and then we will check our answers in the next slide. So pause and check your answers when you are done. The answer keys, these are what your answers are supposed to look like. How many did you get? Okay, so we are going to read through them again. Now, don't say that the reading is too much. It is not, because at this stage, you need it for your pronunciation guide and also to consolidate your tones. You can't have enough practice at the beginning, okay? So you repeat after me. 这是我的老板，谢公先生。那是谁？很高兴认识你们。他是我的老板。我叫 Peter， 这是我的助理。那是我们的经理。我来介绍一下，这是我们的经理，费总。这是我的名片。 请问您贵姓？你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？好。So you can do these tone pairing exercises to improve your tones. Let's wrap up everything we've learned. So today we've learned how to say happy to meet you, and that is 很高兴认识你. And then how to present your business card. You say 这是我的名片. And then possessive pronoun 我、你、他、我们、你们、他们. And when you want to turn into possessive pronoun 我们的 you add the 你们的我的他的. And how to introduce other people. 这位是我的老板. This is my 老板. And how to ask who is that? 这位是 when the person is in front of you, and when they are not there, you can just say 那是谁？那是谁？那是李先生。这位是就是我们的经理。And how to introduce? What's that phrase you use to say, let me come and introduce you? 我来介绍一下。我来介绍一下。And the next thing that follows is, oh, this is so person. So, 我来介绍一下。这是我们的经理。Oh, let me come and introduce. This is our manager. We also learned other new words like 朋友 friend, 助理 assistant, 同事 your colleague. We already know 老师. What did we say 那 means again? 那 means that. 那是谁？这是谁？谁 means what? Who? 谁 who? So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to introduce yourself and then introduce people beside you. Okay? 那大家辛苦啦，下次见。